Hello, artists, and welcome to Square One Art. Square One Art is a fundraiser, which is a way to raise money. We're raising money for the PTA so that they can do special things like field trips and other fun celebrations like movie nights. We're going to raise money by creating artwork that then is sent to a company called Square One, and they put your artwork into a catalog to show your families all the different things they could buy with your art on it. And then your family can choose to buy something with your art on it, like a mug or a bag. Friends, we are starting our Square One art project. We're going to keep all of our art inside this white square, and our job is to draw some flowers. We're going to make sure that when we draw the flowers, we fill the page. We want the flowers to take up all of the space. When I start, I could draw just a flower. I could draw the vase that I see. I could draw lots of flowers. But whatever I draw, I want to make sure that it's really filling the page and it's nice and big. I'm also going to start lightly with pencil because if I start dark, it's going to be really hard to erase. And I'm starting in pencil so that I have the opportunity to erase if I need to. I'm going to draw the flowers that are in front of me. I'm going to start with one area and then work my way out. When I draw these flowers, I'm looking at them, and everything I see is going in my eye, down my arm, out my hand, and onto the paper. I am not just drawing any old flower. Do my flowers look like this right now? No. So, I'm going to fill my page with my flowers. I can add the vase if I want to. I don't have to. The vase is the glass thing the flowers are inside of. You could add lots of flowers. You could draw just one flower. It's up to you, but I want you to fill your page with what you see, your flowers. Have fun, be creative. Okay. Once I have drawn all of the flowers, now I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to trace over all of my lines. Now, when I say I drew all the flowers, I mean all the flowers I want to draw. I did not have to draw all the flowers that I saw. Remember, it was my choice how I wanted to draw the flowers, but I wanted to make sure that I filled up my page. So as I'm tracing my lines, I want to make sure that my Sharpie is not running out of any black. If it looks like gray, you can take this, put it in the container on the counter by the windows, and take a new Sharpie that's darker. We don't want to trace our lines with one that's light gray and running out because then it won't show up for our Square One art projects. After you're done tracing all your lines with your Sharpie, then you're going to erase these pencil lines that you're tracing over that you'll probably still see a little bit of. Once I'm done erasing all the pencil lines and tracing with Sharpie, I can go back and I can make the lines for some of my flowers and other things that I drew thicker. If you notice when I do this, it makes everything easier to see that I'm outlining again. When I go back over it, it makes this flower really stand out. So for things that you really want to stand out and show up nicely, you might want to think about using your Sharpie and thickening your lines. The other thing that you might think about adding is a background. Now for me, I think I'm just going to do a simple patterned background of just some dots. I could add a bee or a butterfly or some grass. This is all I want. If I add too much, it's going to be a little bit hard to see my flowers. I want to keep the focus on my flowers. Okay, friends, the last step for today, now that my flowers and the background are done, is to add my name. My name cannot be on the very edge of the paper. It needs to be 1 inch from the edge of the drawing space, which is what it says right here, along with important details. So I'm going to pick a place, not on the edge, to write my name so that it's easy to see. Then, next art class, I can add color to this. Great job, friends.